FGM according to wewe nani alianzisha FGM, madem ama maboy?
I don't feel like it's okay, I come from the Kipsigis community.
Yes.
And I remember when I was in class 7, kuna time flani I saw some women wakitembea na mangozi na mamanyasi kwa kichwa with like oil and shit. And I asked my dad, "Hey dad, what's going on?" And that was the first time I met FGM. So my dad, okay, uni msamenda majuu so ako walk. So my dad comes and tells me, "So Prudi, in our culture we have this thing where we make women safer for marriage." So obviously mimi ni mtoto wa mwalimu, very curious, as in bora mvangozi. So my dad didn't find a nice answer, he just said that's how it is. So growing older, nafanya social studies, nasikia stories za FGM venye ziko fucked up, alafu nasikia a list of the cultures that practice FGM on a Kipsigis. I said, bitch. When I was in high school, there was a girl who actually went through FGM, and that was a flex for her. Like, she'd be like, me have been circumcised. And then you feel like, ay, mini vajo, mi zikuwa circumcised, rada ni gani. I don't believe in FGM, like, it needs to stop. It really needs to stop. But let me give you this angle that I was having this conversation with my grandmother before she passed on. And she was one of the people who went through FGM. And I asked her, so, Gogo, FGM ime affect wapi life yako? So she said during her time when she was a girl, FGM was specifically meant to curb early pregnancy without marriage, all that drama, right? But she said her problem with the current FGM, because now that I'm a grandchild, you have to understand she's like 80, right? She said FGM ainanga shida. She personally had 14 children after FGM, ya boys flani kwa msitu. So she said it's an amazing practice, cultural wise, African wise, traditional wise. The problem is it was something that was being passed on. Utapata kama mimi na circumcise, my daughter will circumcise, her daughter will circumcise, the other daughter will circumcise. Now we have people who are doing FGM, and I think it's without experience. Umse anadhani unafaa kukata clit na utupe huko. Ama mse anakata libi, ama mse anashona kumadi kunyesha wezi nyesha. So your uterus inaanza kuoza juu iko na damu ya like 7 months. And now you can't have kids. You understand? So I have beef with FGM in terms of whatever we're doing it currently. I mean, I'm African, and I would never come out to speak against African culture because of Western culture being woke. I'm just gonna be the one who's gonna call out traditional culture. As in, saizi msata fanyo FGM, akose kuwa na toju msa anafanya ijui, ajua anafanya nini.
Lakini kitu moja ile lazima pia tuseme, hatuwezi put hiyo yote under the African culture nini, because it's a few African communities that used to do it.
No, I'm saying I'm speaking from a community that used to do it. Like I've been a child and I've seen people walk with mangoes and all that drama, and I'm saying I'm against it as the woman I've grown into, as the person I want to be, as the mother I want to be to my kids. Man, fuck that shit. The way if we were curbing sexuality in women by cutting off their clitoris, then let's chop off nigga dicks. What's up? Twende kwao. Ama sisi madem tukiwa honi tundinya wanaume. So dem akitolewa kitori mwanaume atole guado. Goal. You get? But then for everyone else who does it, I just say, number one, stop that shit. I know what it's like to be a woman and you wake up in the morning, you're 12 years, alafu unatoka damu. And you're like, okay, nilikula nini? Ama nilipanda nini? Ama jana nilicheza kwa swing sana. And you don't know. So it's not supposed to work. Lakini pile mboga unajifanya hey, my grandmother used to circumcise. Stop that shit.
Because me swali yangu kuiansa. Swali yangu ilikuwa nani unafikiria alianzisha FGM? Was it men ama women? Was it a woman somewhere?
Who decided? Who came up with the idea?
Who came up with the idea?
If I can think about it and be genuinely even about it, I'd say it was like a societal like debate. Like, okay, so men are chopping off their dicks to be men. We do that. Let's do that, man. All right. Now women, all right, a man is gonna be a man and now he's gonna want to pregnant you. So let's take away your need to be around a man. Let's do that. Popular vote. So I wouldn't say it was a gender thing. I'd say it was a timely thing.
Because my reasoning is, if the average woman even you on this podcast has complained for very long that men can't find the clit, then
why are you chopping it off?
Why are you chopping it off? Something you can't find. There is a nigga right now watching this podcast who has had sex with 50 women who all had their clits and didn't even know the clit was there. So, according to me, it's a woman who was a player hater. Ndiye alipatia na hiyo secret.
So let me ask.
Otherwise niggas would never have known even that thing exists.
This man who's finding the clits, he lives in 2022. He lives in 2022.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So this man who lives in 2022 has to understand when I bump into a woman who doesn't have a clit, number one, you have to understand maybe he was not her choice.
Yes, we know that.
Yes, so you have to understand I can't do anything. Nika kuniambia ati nakuacha jumedinya beste yangu. So mwandinye.
To blame them mwenyewe.
Okay, I'm not getting what your question is.
Me na blame the whole FGM practice started because of some woman some time back.
Yeah, I know, and I do agree with that.
Would never have figured out where that shit was. So hapo ndio ile time inasemekanaga sometimes women are their own worst enemies. Because if 99
wrong example.
99 out of 100 dudes can't find a clit, that means that it's a woman who snitched.
But even if I can't, even if I take it out, you all still can't find it.
Yes, nakwambia like that's
so no, you can't make it look like FGM makes you guys not find the clit.
And
because kuna nyakona bada party.
See.
Come to me and tell me, yo, Kalala, my sex life with my wife is not working out because she doesn't have a clit. I'll be like, God fucking damn it. Shit, I don't know. All right?
Yeah.
But then you come to me, a woman has a clit, you can't find it. Where is she, bana? So you see, you can't come and attack me and tell me I've been circumcised and our sex is shit because you don't have a clit.
Yeah.
That's beyond my control.
Yes, I know.
Right?
And hapo sija blame women. Mi kile tu nimesema, nilikuuliza tu swali ya like if you were to go back and try and find out who started this bullshit practice, who would we find at the end of that shit? Alafu nikasema we'd find some woman, some very bitter woman.
I feel like we'd find a panel of people.
No, we just find a panel of women.
Okay, let me give an example. In my tribe, circumcision, you don't do it. Okay, rather the traditional way. And I'm sorry, pick up kokwe. Achama go sinyoge ramboch. Achama kapesa. Pick up all masani. Pick up transmara. Give me to one. Okay.
Give me to one.
You have to understand. I just said I'm sorry. You have to understand.
Yeah. Izaja. Iko nini tunaweza mpaka
sio to explain aje as in
in bullshit practice hiyo ni kitu moja si wote tunajua.
100% that's for sure.
Tunajua.
You get?
Yeah.
But you see, you have to understand that when we're sitting in a panel, we're talking about pain, all right? Because bocha anaongelea venye you're going to be circumcised at 6 a.m. in the morning, all right? Nyinyi mbogi yao seka, okay, I'm sorry my clan elder, I'm sorry. Mbogi mtu 9. Kisu moja na kuna anesthesia. The way I know, man, hiyo lawama hizi kwa yetu peke yetu. That's the truth. That's the truth I know about men. Umsezi kuleo lawama peke yake. Design. If you decide to go get circumcision in the hospital, you can never speak in a woman's mahari. Because kwa society wewe si mwanaume, lazima go through your pain, lazima go through your endurance. Unapata umeshono dick, alafu unatoa matuma demo kondeze makuma zikonjo na korombosea. Ukimbao zinakatika, una dead. So I feel like it's like a men's thing. It's like the way in our culture ati mkichinja ng'ombe ama kondoo dem hawezi kula ulimi. Mshaikula ulimi ni tamu. Ulimi ya, oh God. So it's that thing that men do to make them win without making other people feel sad.
Unajua I always try to look at things.
Ni panel enye iko na toxic masculinity.
Sawa. So kuna me explanation yangu still itakuwa ni dem. Na kama si dem, then it's a dude who alikosana na wife akamwambia sihitaji hiyo story yako, alafu akapata wife akicheza wife ni DJ akashinaona cheza na nini hiyo wacha tukate hiyo kitu ndio
ana run the tuna man DJ
akiko kicheza na mimi, one of the two. But still I think if women just kept quiet about that shit, hatungewahi jua hata ina exist and every woman on earth would still have it,
and then we'd not have an amazing sex life, but someone would be coming in 30 seconds. Yeah, you go ahead, you go next.
No, about cutting it, not ati.
No, as in our point is to come down with like, okay, boy, bye, we're done with this shit. I'm not doing this
for pleasure. Alafu nini, another thing that I forgot to so your segment ilikuwa sponsored na Okeno Moranga. Okero Moranga anafanya tunachambua story kama karanga. So wacha tu move kwa story nyingine. Bado niko curious. Kamsee kako ka bisexual. Alikuwa mkale? Because that would be so interesting.
I'm not rebellistic.
It's so rebellistic. Just say. Because I try to imagine too.
Alikuwa Mkenya. In my defense alikuwa Mkenya.
Inaweza kuwa ni msee wa athletics jo. Aliendaga na scholarship huko alafu aka. Kwanza uliwahi try athletics jo. Wacha tu tukue.
I smoke weed. My lungs can do it.
Uko sure? Ukiwa kamtoi. Ukiwa LD. Kuniambia LD.
Bana nilikuwa LD mimi nilikuwa ule mseflani una watch TV unasema one day unakuwa taska project fena hapo unaimba see that bamba chekele manzi anavokam you can't even sing. So nah nigga man me have been working on fame from like day 2. I was like okay so this is the world tunanyanya jegi tunafaa kutembea tuongee fame.
Cheki
ya bamba
so mtu alipotea.
Oh shit.
Shit alipoteanga.
Alipoteanga tu.
Tululu the number you're trying to reach.
Unaamua kwa call je usikue hivyo.
Ako busy tu nini wewe.
Hapa sasa umenipoteza rada. So wacha tubonge pia juu ya some toxic females. History ya Amber Heard na nani umekuwa ukifuatilia na Johnny Depp. Kwa sasa umekuwa kituliza tubonge juu story
Amber Heard and Johnny Depp they were dating and then Shori yako in court. Shori is crying. I had a rag for my glasses. Do you have it? Ama mimi niko na. Shori did this. Sisi analia. Hao ni paparazzi. Anangoja shots camera as in for real like she's in court ako kwa like stands she's doing this anangoja shot anangoja shot I said girl acting
alafu kuzodem ni the ultimate example of a toxic female. Ulicha kile story ati walikosana umsaka shonde juu ya kitanda
bro kulikuwa dina place na umsupa alikam through na akasema jamaa alikuwa anamweka chupa and I think that's why it caught me. I didn't really give a fuck because mimi nimsawa Johnny Depp man. Pirates of the Black Caribbean, alright? Why it caught me ni kwenye umsupa she came through and she said that when that marriage like this brother used to like shove bottles inside her, okay? Now I'm a very neutral person, right? If you came up to me and told me this happened to you, I'd be like okay so what happened, tell me your side of the story. And I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna be like okay I feel you, right? So it's like there's this meme I saw that before we take Adele's side we need to actually listen to her exercise because udem ukimwacha ntoa album unamwacha natoa album unamwacha nda Jamaica navuta banga ya nyonyo and lose it atoa album. So I had a problem with everyone is also talking about a toxic man will ruin a good woman, but we're not ready to have that conversation here. A toxic woman will ruin a good man. Now this is a case that's currently in court and I can't give my public opinion, but I feel like no azile uyo de mama de no it's more like usko saying kuna best yangu fulani mwenye she's the kind of girl that as soon as you're done dating her and maybe you dump her because of her psychotic behaviors, I mean she comes and tells people bwana umsana kwa na ukimwi like bruh you know kuna hiyo element of psychotism like just stop it. Stop it. It's not worth it.
History ya chupa ona believe
si semi sim believe ama nam believe. I just feel like I remember the last time I was in a show and my co-host pissed me off. I told my producer 2 minutes after the show was done. You can't have shit going on, okay, unless it's difficult for you to talk about. Because I understand kuna hizo vitu zenye unaweza taka kuambia msee but inakulemea. But then I mean I feel don't be those people nachukia wala wase wenye you see with women we actually go through a lot when you talk about patriarchal society being 100%. when you think about venye tunaongelea girl child, you think to make clock 60%. We are still like 11-12%. So we can't be having things like people lying about their situations. Mi nachukia situation yenye unasikia ati kuna boy ameserve 11 years alafu wana find out udem alilike kuhusu rape. You're the same people when unajua kuna mseta kama aseme kesho alirepiwa tukose kumwamini juu yako. So you are part of the problem. I feel like if it doesn't work, okay, I know the element ya demia, I'm gonna stay there, I'm gonna make it work, naenda kushughulikia, but isipo work, don't be dramatic about it. Jibonge. The truth always works out. So miki tunaniboni acha kwa say wajibonge tu. I remember when I was a child, when I was in Form 1, my bro went to Kabarak. I went to Kipsigis Girls. Okay. So tumekuja home, mimi niko na lawama, and I'm like, Dad, every single time we're walking around with people, you're always mentioning how msako Kabarak alafu pia ndemia uni mtoto wangu pia. You know, you never mention my study. You always make me feel like I'm little and when I get
ulikuwa kababi
buda ilikonga lawama. So I feel like as in just speak your truth. Get si lazima uchachishe ama useme ilikuanga hivi. If I come if today me and you are dating, we've been dating for 9 years, okay? Ulinipiga like 5 years ago and I didn't leave. You see, after 5 years I can't come and say he used to beat me. Ukinipiga leo, I have a chance to leave tomorrow. But if I don't pick that chance, I can't put it on you because I know kama kesho siendi nakwambiaje, okay babe, ulinipiga unidanganya unipe flowers unipe chocolates unipe do. Then we go back to it. So no, acha no story, unaweza kosa hata kunipiga. But after like 4 years we decide to divorce, you can't call that thing back. Kama ilikuwa inakubona una feel umelemewa, the next day unaamka na unazua, sijui kwa unanipata. You can't, hakuna story na kuogopa. It's called, how can I say, okay, but si kila msa kuna element.
Hauogopi ile kitu nadu kuna sort ita victim blaming, najua like you can't tell someone how to be a victim.
When you bitch tomorrow when it happened yesterday, it trends and it becomes gender-based violence. When you do it 5 years later during a divorce in court, it looks like you're bagging that 1.2 billion. It could have happened, by the way, I know, because women go through a lot and we stay because men have this mental slavery where they make you feel like after me you're nothing, you're not gonna be anywhere, no one's gonna want you. I know that thing. But then amua kufa your time, because when it comes in later, you look stupid. You look like you're lying. Even the way I feel is based on her timing. If she would have complained tomorrow, maybe ningepost video kwa page yangu. And I'm like, boy channel nasan mi kama ndemi yako mention dinyo na machupa. There's that angle. You know, and I'm also not going to defend Mr. Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp. Because kuna ile kitu lilemeanga mse, batangeza jibonga juweni mse, weni msanii. Hezi jibonga kaa nani. Ndo mumomosha. But the time they get to speak, they also want to be believed because when is celeb. So I don't know how I feel about this situation. All I feel is kuna konga na hiyo element of fear. When you look at my Instagram bio, the one thing that's in caps lock is women are gods, number 1. Number 2, absolute freedom is the absence of fear.
Yes.
You can't let fear drive you for 4 years, then speak in 4 years. It's gonna be hard to believe you. If you fucked me up when we were dating, ninyamazie uniache uende ukue na familia 3 kids, then in the next year naanza kubitch taka nasikia wivu. You know what I'm saying? So women, we don't have that power, but we need to understand that. Come out. Hence my point, come out, toka hapo. Kama ni mbaya toka hiyo saa.
I think
nyumba ikiungua utangoja ikuwe ash ndo utoke mnatoka hiyo saa.
Lakini just hizo unasema after the Me Too movement ndio most women wamepata that voice. I think the only reason why history Amber Heard people are still like 50-50 on it because hizo stories are her herself, she used to punch him, then on top of that she took a shit on bed. Because like what the fuck, you took a shit on bed?
No, but you see there's an option where I could be so fucking drunk I took a shit in bed.
No,
No, that's the truth. Kama utopali tuneka msee kwa mtaro akiwa mlevi kwa mvua, Marvin ndio utanilemea. Have you met booze?
Wewe sikiza wewe.
Have you met booze?
Kama ulikuwa na msee wako ulikuwa unasema alikuwa na rush kwa bafu. Kama msee wako tutamtumia against wewe yani.
I mean I feel like it's a rock and a hard place. But me point yangu ni jibonge your time. Najua I know your feeling ya you have to understand when I say you hurt me, we are done, and I'm also going to nafaa kufind mse mwingine to fall in love, twende dates, tuambie niko na watu 5 wanipende, and we feel like working it out. There's this one toxic statement my ex told me, and I'm never gonna forget. Ati, I'd rather work things out with you than start things over with someone else.
I've heard that line in a song. I swear.
That's the kind of shit that a nigga makes you do, like, babe, unajua nimekuumiza, but you know me, I love you, we've been through a lot. Na me, I can't, boy, get the fuck
that
up.
Exact line is in a song. I swear if I Google it, I'll know what song it is. Yeah, it's a fucking song. It's a neo song. Either a neo song.
So I mean, I feel
I'd rather work things out with you
than start over with someone else new.
Yeah, alafu kaingia box.
No, as in hiyo day ilikuwa nimefanya ujinga zaka menda ulevi siku 5 sijarudi home. Sipatikani. Umeka simu lockout. WhatsApp inaingia, Instagram inaingia, lakini simu tululu.
Ulikuwa na raya nyingine au?
Ari?
Ulikuwa na mse mwingine?
No, as in mi ule msewa, okay, unajua when I'm conservative, you don't drink. Ibana best yangu ancho bana wenye kuna mizinga zinawagika. I gotta go like now. Yeah,
lakini ukucheza na mse yote hiyo time. Au kucheza na mse.
No, as in mi nikola msewa. You see me, to impress my personality takes a lot. Number 1, if I'm buying you the booze, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah.
If you're buying me the booze, I'm not gonna give you a chance.
Yeah.
Reason being, inamaanisha utadhani umenibamba juu ya pombe yako.
Yeah.
So ukinibaya pombe na kaza. Yeah, but if I buy you a drink, I'm gonna listen to you. Good conversation. I find out to actually do the same course and different school. So meaning say, well, let's have fun. The reason why I have all this content is because I give everyone a chance. All right? Please tell me it's a song. Please tell me it's a song.
I'd rather fight with you than be with someone else or something like that.
That's Ouma, I'll switch it up. I'd rather work things out with you than start off with
which song?
Boy!
Which song?
I don't know the song. It's called okay, let's take a whole song. Let me just open it up. Actually, it's a soundtrack to a movie called The Wedding Dates. Boy! I took that trip for like 2 years, nigga, what's up?
Yeah. Ulingia yo box?
Azin alikuwa anambia vitu zingine kama
so maanisha saizi if a dude dini aki apologize you should
No, me if you're a guy and you want to disrespect me, number 1 you take an IQ test. Cause bana finances takupiga so rada. I'm giving you a chance.
Wow.
I'm really giving you a chance.
I give up.
I'm trying my best, man. Mimi nimeka roho yangu hapo ndani.
So wacha tutoke kwa relationships kidogo.
You've
been cheating on dudes for how long?
Can I have a drink?
Yeah. Have a drink.
When my glass is empty, my soul is weird.
So nataka tubonge hizi story. Umechekizi nini? Balenciaga shoes.
Balenciaga, nimecheki hadi Eric Mbona ameshika zake. No, azin wale wasenya kona zile fake pale mtani za tu, so nakunga Balenciaga.
So umezicheki hizo
Yeah, we good.
Balenciaga. Destroyed shoes.
Nimecheki.
So views zako nini? Designer clothes inakuagaje? Like are you someone who, like if you had all the money in the world, vile uko na tuambia unataka ku make 10 billion,
Honestly, 10 billion is a little.
Ungekuwa nayo do, ungekuwa kwa mtu wa Gucci.
Ningekuwa nayo do, mimi ningekuwa na Balenciaga, number 1. And number 2 ni one thing I've realized, and it came to even when I'm creating content. There are days where I have incredible content, there are days where I have IQ content. And then kuna hizo content tu ni mavi.
Yes.
So you find like the shit content has like 200k views. Then the others has like 178, 120k. Alright? So my first feeling for this was kila msata jam. You remember when Yeezy had distressed shirts and pants? Nani ana pants ragged sahi? Nani shati yake jatoboka hapa na hapa saizi? As in, you understand what I'm saying? Like everyone catches the drift.
Hold the fuck up.
So nafikiria hizi viatu
The dirty denims and the torn jeans was way before
as in
Kanye.
That's my point, like what they call it is distressed. Ni kama venye like give me a nice example, God, come really fast. Kitu takuwa sisi ni jini kakali sana. Tukianza ilikuwa ni ragged hapa chini. Kiasi tumerarua hapa. Alafu kiasi ni yote. Shati ilikuanga shati, ikitoboka unatupa inakuwa mop. Kiasi unararua kidogo na simripa inakuwa luku. So what I'm saying is Balenciaga is a whole fashion industry.
Yes.
I know we're gonna speak as the audience, the dumb motherfuckers who buy them every single time. We're gonna kuna hizi viatu walitoanga na Migos. Zenye nakaa ni kama sako juu ya stairs. Nani ana hiyo ndula? You understand? So I have the feeling of a normal person who lives in a normal world and knows what money costs. And I'm like, but then kuna ule malaya fulani mwenye anajua bwana hizi ndula ni Balenciaga. Boda uni show kitu. So you as the work guy, you're not the audience. Those are the guys at the audience. It's gonna be to 15K for the actual guys who are gonna buy from Balenciaga. Kuna boys fulani kwanza ameshaitisha stock ya viatu mzee China. Na amebuy spray paint. Anangoja zifike andike Balenciaga, Balenciaga. And your motherfuckers go throwing money. Now that thing is a business strategy where unapata Balenciaga au company nyingine wamewalipa wa make, it's called, is it patents? I don't know. There's a thing where if my brand is Kalala, now mnanilipa kuunda match za Kalule, but you have to pay me. So the common mwananchi can afford Kalule, but when they pay you, Kalule analipa me as Kalala the brand. So there's the business perception of it. Now you have to understand that the rich have their style, right? Like leo na muzia, kesho Off-White ndao, kesho kutwa Nike, kesho kutwa Reebok. But the poor, we get stuck in emotion. Ndo maana hadi saizi Air Force One ni kali Kenya na Nike hawana brand yote Kenya. But ukikanyaga msee mwenye akona Air Force One anakuua, bro. Nike hawako Kenya. What the fuck are you saying, nigga? You know? So there's the business perception of it, and it's something that people don't know about. So Mr. Judge, mi ndawapea chance. Pay a chance, because give it like a year or two. Let Chris Brown wear it. Let Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, the Migos, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, kiasi kila mse ako na.
That's where they.
All right. So me, when I look at them, I don't look about the design or the price. I look about like inendaje, because Yeezys cost like fucking 1,100K.
You couldn't pay me to wear them
socks.
You couldn't pay me.
Yeah.
Wacha me kulipa kuzibai. You can't pay me to wear those ugly ass.
Is that tofauti yangu mimi?
But then Yeezy when Kanye went to Nike, he asked for the same deal as Jordans. They said no. He went to Adidas. Na aka oversell Jordans. Are we the bombo class?
I mean,
so you have to know if you don't like it, you're not the audience.
Yeah,
to 10 billion.
Like sheep, kuna sheep.
Ntonga shipol. People wenye ni kondo shipol.
So mimi sitakuwa kondo ya mtu yote. Hiyo ndio.
So lakini pia hii swali yetu jansa umesema uta own to Balenciaga. Nimekuuliza pia ka ungekuwa na yodo ungekweni mtu wa kutaka kuwa na Gucci whatever ni Fendi nekonga.
Kwanza Fendi nani Ariana inakuja
mtu wa Fendi bana sasa kuna dem fulani nakumbuka nakumbuka on the October of 9th niliomba dem fulani lipstick juu bana nimekuja event wasao wamepiga logo mimi sina logo I can't give you it's Fendi girl. Rihanna just said she's coming through, so what the fuck you been wearing, girl?
Maybe they import you hata
me import you kitu gani? Unateseka kwenu bana, unanishuka kabisa una import vitu. Import bedroom, macho ujinga.
Oh shit.
I feel like I wouldn't spend on it. Cause I feel there are more things to life than just materialistic things, right? Mimi ule msewa kila msako kona purpose. Kuna kitu unafaa ufanye na kama hujaifanya unachoma. Mimi ni mse so far so good I can afford a car. But I don't feel like I need a car. I need pads to be free. It's like on the 20th of May I have an event. Come through. So to get a ticket to get in, you just need to have pads. hiyo ndo shida yangu.
Where is this?
Zile zumenunulia sisi ati umevaa.
No, as in pads ziko nimerusha ganji zangu nimebai. But hiyo tiko ukinipea hizi pads nenda place fulani.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like let's work on it. Unanipata?
Yeah,
there's more to things than cars and like lukusafi and hizo vitu, as in what's your purpose? Unafanya nini kwa hii dunia?
Because even like that's one of the questions nilikuwa nimeandika hapa. Vile nilikuwa nakusikiza one of your interviews kusema vile unataka kufanya charity. So nilikuwa nataka kujua charity una plan kudu apart from pads nini tena?
It's just pads.
Yeah.
I don't have, honestly I feel like every other thing in life ni choice. Things like contraceptives. See, I'm not gonna come and tell you that when you have sex with this guy wrote apata mimba. Tumeongelea contraceptives za sijui hospitali, kuna za mkono, kuna za coil, kuna matembe, kuna injection. We can't be doing that thing. The one thing I can do, and it's the one thing I'm doing, is that I don't want to work with a company that makes pads. Because with them, they have business in mind.
Yeah.
For me, I have things like, my mom was telling me when they were kids, she was telling me about the first time. This was the first time nimenyesha, nimeenda kwa mama nimenyesha, oh my god. She tells me the first time alinyesha walikuwa wanacheza na maboy. So my friend alimwambia ati nimba na nguo yako. You get, so she had to sit down. And then she doesn't know the problem. Then the bell rang, all the kids left. She still sat on the soil. So now mode amekaa matimbono huko Daro. Kaambia nanyesha. And she went home for 5 days. She didn't have pads to come back to school tomorrow. She went home for 5 days. So I said, akuna venye unjiki kunyesha ni, it's something that's compulsory. There's nothing I can do about it. In the middle of the month, I'm going to be emotional to ovulate, and end month ndanyesha. But then sex is optional. Unaweza nyonga ishe. I get. But then pads, like the good pads, because okay, me I use tampons, and it's still also fucked up because of like cotton. You have to test the cotton and all that. It's like 160 to 63. So chwani, like the least pads are like 50 bob, but the shit is like 100% polythene. So ukishaanza kunyesha, imejaa imeabsorb, hizi fika 6 hours, inaanza kuchoma, unaanza kunuka. You understand? But then sex is free. And condoms are free, but pads are not. How?
Okay. I love what.
Yeah, so may have my first gig on 28th. Come through.
Where's the
Check out my details. Just come down. Check out my details on my Instagram handle, King Kalala. All the details. Akuna matiko. Either ukam na pads, ama ukam na do, tukupe pads, utuachie. Alright? We're women. And one thing about kunyesha ni, kama odem kunyesha june exist. So you can't talk about it. Pads are personal. The one thing I feel that's overpriced in this life, achana na ile oxygen hospitali, pads are overpriced sana. Because even dem akishaza kuna pads za kuzaa. So come on, yeah man.
Okay. Because hapo najua vile umebonga passionately juu story nifanya nikakumbuka Jamaica. Hiyo najua tumika na Gaza insult, unajua hivyo? Pads. Watu itana pads. Unajua hivyo? Jamaica.
Who the fuck?
Si pads hivyo. Ninango blood clot.
I said who the fuck?
Hiyo blood clot. Unajua blood clot?
No, me all I know is
blood cloth.
All I know is bombo clot is motherfucker. Bombo clot.
Yeah, so your blood clot. Your blood cloth. Now the blood cloth, they mean wanamaanishaga
like, that shit has me fucked up. You have no idea. That shit has me fucked up.
Yeah. So yeah, that's some Jamaican shit. So
you know. Are we the bombo clot this?
Yeah.
Umeiona?
Yeah. Alafu kwanza nini? Kitu kingine lazima tumetoka hii sector lakini lazima nikuulize. Hii voice yako kuna time you change. Ulitusikia au kutusikia kwa podcast week?
With time, if anything my voice gets softer. When I was younger.
By what I mean by ni ile time kamseka me whisper something good in your ear. Does it? I mean, I stay gitu.
Are we together?
Yeah.
So inaweza change. As in ama ebu so kuna sauti kubwa. Ebu piga nduru. piga nduru.
Tulia.
Yeah, no, as in my voice, I'm actually a voiceover artist, and I can even be a very good girl in the bedroom. So like, I can. Watch this, bana. Mimi mako.
You can give me fuck.
So when you go to my Instagram handle and you see a voiceover artist, that's what I mean. So how I sound in real life, I actually sound like this. I honestly sound kidogo nice. Unasikia kale kadem akiwewe babe. Yeah. So no, it's voiceover artist. Nimefunzwa kuwa dem kidogo viboko, kidogo judge kwa drama festival, kidogo kibeandru. You got this.
Cause me kuna shindwa ile like if you move into a new neighborhood when a chali yako alafu mko hapo na sauti same.
No, but me ukinibo tunagombana na sauti za kimababu. You can't be talking to those girls bana hivyo bana wewe wacha.
So kama uchi wako nje wako confused like
uchi kushampa for kambia natulia.
Aziz unaweza kwa uchi fulani ametokea ajui kuna kuangana demo na sauti kaya yako. So nasikia watu
anapigia serikali kuna wanaume wanapigana. Ebu DJ.
Babe usiku ukinifanyia hivyo.
Nimpeleke na ria.
Inaweza kuwa ni tricky sana. Alafu hapo mbeleni tulibonga juu ya nini? Tulibonga juu ya Diamond juju. Basi sasa lazima nikuulize as a girl nani Diamond Alikiba nani?
Platinums.
So I guess we need to a platinum.
My guy has to be Diamond because I'm gonna give him this. Nakumbuka when I was in class. Taizo kwetu Mbagala. So me I've seen the guy be skinny and like fat and into money. I've seen him do an audience in Sudan. Sudan.
Yeah.
In my school in primary, the statistics ya tribes ilikuanga wakale Wasudi. And I'm telling you their Swahili was like boy. Alright? So neza pay platinum because of one thing. Msanekela kazi.
Yeah.
Diamond is, I would say in East Africa, he has to be my biggest role model. Not that it namfollow ama napenda ngoma zake ama nitakufa kummeet.
Yeah. Ile wake.
Unule msana kushow unacheki ule boy mwenye akona buzz base ya veve. Ama naambia wase kwa some local joint. Na mnamdharau mnatoka pamenda club. Hiyo kitu na work.
Yeah.
And then obviously rusha umalaya kidogo. Demotize Nairobi. Sasa nayo.
Wewe demo wake na ule meet.
Nanye dede wewe.
Ule uko meet?
Wewe.
Lazima niulize.
Me, no, I didn't meet them.
Yeah.
I also try to be these people but my nails are shit, bro. Mimi wala say I look at what you do. I don't look at who you are.
Yes.
Ndio kuna elements za malaya bakini wewe ni msanii man, matagwan.
Yeah.
Tagwan? Watagwan.
Lazima nigiuliza kwa nini. Alafu sasa utatumalize na stories za ambitions because kuna time uko natuambia juu ya like your ambitions. You have this very very big ambitions.
Big is a small word.
Yes, just like any other human kuna insecurities kadhaa zile who feel uko nazo ile una feel ni kama how grow fast enough.
Okay.
Like that's one of the things uliniambia off air.
Alafu
nilikuwa nataka kuambia you're too big like the first time ile video ile go viral when let's start with that.
It was on Mother's Day in 2020 on Mother's Day.
So 2 years.
I trended on 2020 on Mother's Day.
In 2 years time, like digitally, you are known by so many people. So you can't say that. So the brand has grown.
So can you let me say kazi ya Mungu?
Unaweza sema.
Kazi ya Mungu.
Yes.
I would say.
So what do you feel like you've not achieved? Kwa nini una feel like hauko pale unafaa?
Okay, honestly, there's that mentality because me have seen Keeping Up with the Kardashians from season 1 to season 20. Utaniuliza Summer zila season 19 episode 3, you know. Season 12 episode 3. I have those things up, all right? And what I found out checking into fame is kuna wera That's why Kim was a billionaire in season 19.
Yes.
It took 19 fucking seasons, right? Yeah. But with me, and any kitu najua influencers wote wanna go through. Obviously, when you have your brand, you know, and I'm not even speaking from experience, I'm speaking from hope.
Yeah.
And from, at the end of the day, that's where my heart is at, right? Kuna your perception ya, as in, ekelea kazi, but then don't give up on who you are. You're gonna get to some place. Because I remember nilikuwa na deal na Ulo Demni, the female brand of Kibe. Okay?
Yeah.
And like the first year of my fame, it was all that. When it's brands, when it's clans, that's all the same before, right?
Yeah.
But then as the years passed, kuna msalikuwa negotete, Ulo Demni anaji radio. So you realize ina change.
Yes.
With me, mi naishi like Mirema, and I know it's not a lot. Yeah? But when I see someone living in like Kilelesha or Runda, for me that's poverty. As in Kylie with like white blood cells and red blood cells and oxygen as the things she breathes in and the things she breathes out. It means that we all have the opportunity to be billionaires.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We all get a chance to have a 20,000 square feet house in a 50,000 square feet piece of land. And when you're done, you still have $1.4 billion.
Yeah.
So that's how I see myself, okay?
So you'd want that?
That's what we're doing.
Ndo nakuuliza unataka hao kubwa hivyo? Because me hao kubwa hivyo siwezi taka.
Mimi nataka wasa potee kwa ngoje bana with the bombo clad days. I can't wait. One thing I know about having a big house, if your house has 13 bedrooms with 25 bathrooms, you have to realize it's not even a house anymore. It's a hotel.
Yeah.
You have staff.
Yeah.
Every Monday, mbogia wase 150 wanaitwa naambia aje, oh yeah, what's security, they don't need to be locked. Hey, Eastern Wing, Western Wing. So I want that. I want those struggles. I want someone to come to me and tell me they're feeling some kind of way, and I find out they actually work for the Eastern Wing of my house. And I'm like, okay. So kidogo personal.
Yeah.
What's up? Okay? I want to be, as in, it's supposed to be big. You're supposed to see it more than, okay, I believe.
I have those big dreams, but yangu inakuwaga
there's no but.
Skiza.
Now hold that. Cut.
I want that 1
I'm not
billion
gonna let you do
saying.
it. Cut. Okay. I said
Yes,
dream.
no buts.
I
No
said
buts.
dream.
Yes.
Dream is nothing related to your pocket.
Yeah.
Dream is something that when you close your eyes, you see it.
Yeah.
You uko na two bob.
Sawa,
But that's what you see.
No, asa wacha tutoyora asa tuko tumeka hapo. Wacha to go back to the dream niko nasema. Niko nasema dream yangu ni kuwa tuna mimi nafikiria like 5 bedroom, that's big enough for me. Okay. Alafu kama lately nimekuwa nikiwatch vitu za
Please don't tell me you're asking me to critique your dream.
Skiza. Lately nimekuwa nikiwatch vitu za maranch, so naweza taka at least a significant piece of land. But more than that, funnily enough, my biggest dream waga ikikam to ile kitu nasema your purpose. It's more of charity, like what can I leave behind. I have this stupid thing where I feel like I admire people like akina Isaac Newton, you know, people who died kitambo kabisa, and we still talk about them.
Yeah, man.
So I want to be that sort of person, like if 200 years from now people can be saying my name na kwa iniona, to me that's more important than having lived in a very huge house, Eastern Wing. But of course I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying like, it's interesting to see someone else who feels like hiyo keja big hivyo, because hiyo keja big moga na shida moja, na feel inaweza kuwa naishi na strangers na sijui because mse wa Eastern Wing inaweza kuwa naishi hapo na ujuagi
na watu wake wote
watu wake huko wanamka unacheki kasi hivyo kaochika kutua hapo anatembea kanalitanga tu to them.
That's called traditional mentality kwenye una make 1 or rather 10 trillion alafu napewa 100k. Obviously take a truck hapo wacheze nayo. You have to understand for you to become that person you need a team.
Yeah.
And I even told my friends my dream shida ni my house is gonna have staff. I'm gonna have like 40 people I don't know.
Yeah.
And then kuna mbogia left wing, southern wing, eastern wing.
Yeah.
But one thing you have to know is that you have to give everyone their piece.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? As a business owner, as much as you're the boss, you're the one with the $5 trillion, you have to give William Sonalipa 10k chance. Lazima umsikize. Lazima, because with them, they know that your plane is going to land in 10 minutes. And they have your distance between the plane and the entrance.
Yeah.
So give them a chance. You can't just be throwing your shirt and your coat at them.
Oh, so
you know what I'm saying? No, mini ule msewa. You have to understand, if my house is 20,000 square feet, it means we're living in a 50,000 square feet piece of land, right?
Yeah.
So obviously tuko na servants quarters.
Yeah.
Na si ati ni servants quarters, you're like slavery shit, I'm black, what's up?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's conversation. Umsana kama na kushow, okay, listen, amekuhanda ukitoka kwa ndege. And you're like, okay, unule dem flani wa kusafisha gutters. Mbona amenihanda? Udake ni gani? You listen.
Yeah.
Give them a chance.
Okay.
My idea is, sisi ni system, so we have to get there as a team. So what's the plan?
Because imenikumbusha Zax juko ulichekigile 50 Cent akibonga juu ya alinunua hao ya Mike Tyson. Ushaona hiyo clip? Ya 50
Have you seen 50 Cent throw his son a birthday? Like, I'm done playing child support, nigga, bye. Fucking party.
So kuna hii moja ya 50 ile ni funny sana. Nasema alibai hao kutoka kwa Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Then one day
Mike
at
Tyson.
night. Yes. So there's this once at night he's home. And then anaangalia kijake na kule corridor ni black. Akaogopa kwenda kwa corridor. At the next day alienda akaiput up akaiuza. Akasema like when your house has dark corners that you're afraid to go to.
Boy. No, but in his defense, boy black. I mean, unacheki wenye white pocket na atikura temeka like, what's going on? Black pocket. Wewe toka kuna temeka. So I feel like everybody should work for the whatever you're doing, and then
I can't shit on your dream. It's
even your dream, even when someone shits on it, it's just a dream.
Yeah.
Your reality is what you can control.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. And when it comes to this media thing, dream yako nini? Ama una plan quit?
I want to give a mad shout out to.
You're good at it.
With media, I want to give a shout out to like 4 people. Number 1, Amina Abdi.
Yeah.
When my dad wouldn't let me come to like work on my entertainment dream, Amina died for that shit. She said, girl, you gonna do this shit.
So alifanya nini? What did she do?
No, as in ule mse mwenye anakwambia mi najua hiyo place huko, mi siwezi kubongea juu mi nishaibongewa na budango kunibelieve. Yani ule mse mwenye when you go to bed feeling sad, anakupea gas.
Okay.
Number 2 is Shafi. Shafi always gave me a chance. Hiyo time una feel yenye okay, I was important yesterday and the other day and I didn't give anakupea chance.
Yeah.
Right? Number 4 and number 3 and it has to be my biggest, and I'm probably gonna cry about this. It has to be Kevin Mule.
Mdosi wako?
Now I work for Energy Radio, and I wouldn't say I'm the most amazing presenter.
Yeah.
I am working on it.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm gonna give to Kev Mule is that he was the one person when I had told like 70 other people that my dad said no. He said, let me have your dad's number. And he took my dad's number and he called my dad and he told him, you're sitting on talent. Give her a chance. And my dad said, okay, cool. So what's up? Alinitoa kwangu na kanifikisha hapo. And I'm very grateful. And last but not least, Shafi Weru.
Ushasema Shafi? Hii widi yako
Staki kupeana ya mwisho jo kidogo Kamene Goro. Kamene told me like about a matter of time. I got to beat her like a year into my career. And she told me, baby, it's a matter of time. I know you're gonna feel like kidogo
haifiki.
But time. Keep looking at the time.
Okay.
Hiyo ndo mbogi yangu.
Watagwan. Upesi yako atakula moto Natalie, because the two of you have this chemistry mpaka nashindwa mlijuana before.
Which one?
Before energy.
Which one?
Hakuna chemistry.
Viboko.
Kuzia nini yenye hata ndio
bana msaki jaribu kutoroka lawama. Wacha tu atoroke. Jamani.
Cause hata kumka Zak nini ile ulionaga ile wakifanya tukimalizia kuna kitu uliona inakaika kudepress ndio kaka vile kwa tunabonga emotional abuse.
Kuna time walikuwa naongea sijui how you can destroy a man's ego in 2 seconds or some shit like that. I don't know. I can't remember the exact words. But that's the one I watched. I was like, oh shit, these people are cold.
So how can you destroy it? But example, hata nisikie je tukia hapa je. I hope I engage you. Just take your ego yangu.
If
I need to do Iko Nini after this.
If you've had sex with an ninja man, all right? And then amejibamba enda kabisa bwana meode mana made mad pipe. Buddha unatuma mbogi yako confirm. Now understand when you get to know women, you understand that we get to lie with our body counts, all right? So body count kidogo does count. Nikikutuma pale ndo chikirada, ndo chikirada. Malana makende, onse takataka huyo. Bro, unule msewa babe like that, babe like that. How do you feel? Number 2. Kuna kitu inaitwa silence. Anakudinya bro, you murder that bitch, alright? So those are the 2 things. Alafu number 2, mnyima tu kuma. Pea brother wake ama kazini yake, I don't know. Pea mse mwenye anaweza ibongea alafu kwa za odem ni malaya. Amalaya wapi? Alikata kuja alidinya baba yako wetu lia. You know, when you find a guy cheated on you, date the dad and be like, babako ya dog kuliko. Ama rent yako na nalipa. Ama unampelekea rent koza babako alisema nikupee.
I'm done.
Uko poa?
Hiyo ni episode 92 jo.
92.
It is what it is.
Tukimaliza episode 92 tukisema Iko
Nini.
Long live the clan with the bombo clat this. Alafu kama tumedinyana Iko Nini.